This is a lot of stuff I've never seen on a stand-on, period.
Now, what I want you to do, Stan, is I want you to stand on this deck.
Really?
I want you to stand on the deck.
Shut. All right, I'm gonna do it. Even my toe was under there. This is going to be huge. I mean, you've got 3 features that on that machine that I can think of right off the bat that I've never seen on anything else. Is that right?
That's totally right. Yep, exactly.
This is going to be awesome. You think what you saw was cool? We got a lot more stuff. All right, guys, we're back with Aaron. How you doing, bud?
Good to see you, Stan.
You brought something really cool.
We did.
All right, so this is brand new, never seen before in the market?
Never before. So we did show a prototype at GIE last year just for feedback.
My understanding is you brought this machine out to over 50 contractors.
Correct.
You had hundreds of guys hands-on for years.
Yes.
Helping you guys develop this system. And these are guys that make their living cutting lawns. Is this right?
That is correct, and specifically contractors that use stand-ons in their crews already.
Okay.
We want to make sure that they were already using stand-ons so we could find their pain points of what they're currently using and see if we could address those. We actually went and visited landscapers before we even built one unit. Then we had the engineering group build one off prototype unit. We took that unit back out and got feedback from that same group of landscapers.
Okay.
Then last year we sent units out, had them run in season in the field, got feedback from that. We did the same thing again this summer after we've continued to make tweaks, and this is our production unit from all that feedback.
So what did you do that's better than everybody else?
So with a stand-on, you know, you're trying to pack a lot of things in a small package for one. Mm-hmm. There's a couple different ways that different companies build them. One, you have a platform off the back where you can flip it up. Okay. And then there is other companies that build a stand-on where you just stand on a platform, and this is where your operator presence is. Okay. And in talking to the landscapers, this is what the system they preferred. Yeah.
So there's 2 different ways inside the industry. One's either on the platform or one on the handles. Yours is on the platform because that's where guys like it the most.
That's where they like it the most, and that gets your operator platform right in between the wheels, which puts the weight balance exactly where you need it to be. Okay.
Makes sense.
And then from there, it's all about kind of creature comforts. You're standing on this machine all day long, right? Yep. So we want to make it as comfortable as possible, and we really thought there was a great opportunity to improve on that. So first thing we did was on this pad. It's a really nice wide bolstered pad here that you can lean into, be comfortable on, but we know we have 5'5" operators. We also see 6'5" operators, and you can't make one pad fit everybody, right? Okay. So we actually have the pad adjustable about 2 inches, so you can put it in the lower setting here, which is where I like it, because I like to put my knees in the pad and be comfortable. But then you got a guy that's over 6 foot tall, he may want it way up here. So just to get it more comfortable for the operator. And then of course we put a little pocket in here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and we put a little pocket here so you can keep your phone there without it bouncing out.
What?
Yeah, a little pocket for your phone.
Oh man, that's,
you know, that's pretty cool. But you should not be listening to music while you're cutting grass, right? And then that pad easily pops off easily for serviceability. And then while we have that off, this back plate here comes off as well. If you've ever changed a hydro belt on a stand-on, it's not fun. So by having this back plate accessible, gives you access right into the belt so you can easily change the belt out. Of course, release your hydro pumps here and be able to blow it out and clean it out as well. So then going to this platform, which is, I believe, the best suspension platform on a stand-on out there. We have what's called a shake table that we put all of our machines on, and what it is we put a lawnmower on it,
Okay.
And we can set the sensor on it to bounce it however we want, to simulate like riding on a trailer or riding over a rough property. So it's just bouncing and beating this machine to death. And we actually put a 200-pound weight on this platform and then put some sensors into it with all of the units that we had there that we were testing competitively. And of course, it's our test, it's not third-party validated, but we saw ours had the smoothest curve when you were watching it bounce up and down versus the competition. And how we've done that is, once again, making it adjustable. So we have a lever right here, accessible from the platform operator, that adjusts your suspension. So you can see how soft that is. Okay, the one setting is up to 150 pounds.
Okay.
The 2 setting is 150 to 250. And you can see that stiffens up a little bit.
Right.
And then the 3 setting is over 250 pounds, is our recommendation. You may find that you like it a little stiffer or a little softer. You can move it wherever you want. We're not saying it. But once again, to give the operator as much comfort as possible. When you're riding this thing all day long, if your back and your knees feel better at the end of the day, you're going to be more productive throughout the week than you are.
You get a Kawasaki power plant.
Kawasaki power plant, and we're actually running a 801 FX 25.5 horse on the 54-inch deck, which is unique for us.
25.5. Why is that unique?
A lot of people on their 52-inch deck size will actually run a 730 FX Kawasaki, which is a 23.5 horse engine. So we're giving you more power. And that was through our testing, really. We were testing these things in the spring, and we just wanted more power. We wanted you guys in the dead middle of spring when the grass is thick to be able to go up a hill, cut the grass, not have any bogging down issues when you're out cutting, you know. So a couple other little quirky things we added to the unit too is track adjustment knobs. Another thing that's hard to do on a stand-on is adjust the tracking, right? Because you got to mess with the linkages. It can be a little cumbersome. So we just added these quick bolts here, similar to what you'll see on a lap bar zero turn, that'll just change the throw of your lever to adjust your tracking.
It's right here.
It's right there. Yep. Right. Easily done. Right there. Yep.
Right there. Okay. All right. This is a lot of stuff I've never seen on a stand-on. Period.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
When that's what we, if we're going to come out, when there's other machines in the market, we need to be unique. We want to give you guys more than what you're getting with your current brands. The last thing I'm going to show from the operator platform is deck lift. All right, on a stand-on, you're raising and lowering the deck with your hand, not with your foot like you do with a zero turn.
Right.
So you really got to work on the geometry of the springs and the linkages to get this thing as easy as possible to raise and lower. So I am going to drop it all the way down, pull the pin out, raise it back up. You saw how easy that was. Yep. Let's put it at, let's say 3 inches.
You're raising just the deck, not the engine, not everything else. So the deck is, the engine sits in the frame, the deck sits underneath the frame. I just want to point that out because some of the units don't do that.
Correct. Yep. Now, what I want you to do, Stan, is I want you to stand on this deck.
There we go. All right, you guys. This is awesome. All right, here we go.
And I have a bad back. So, once again, this is all from talking to landscapers, and talking to them and just listening to their pain points about running stand-on units. So, we have a 2x3 fully welded frame up front with 3/8 thick front caster forks. Now we cut this slit out of here, not to look cool, even though I think it does look kind of cool. Taking a little bit of steel out of this front fork really helps the weight balance so you can hold a hill better, okay? So it may look like it's aesthetic, but it's actually for weight balance is what it's for. All sealed, no grease fittings on this unit whatsoever. On the deck, we're gonna give a 5-year, 1,750-hour warranty on the spindles, the deck, and the spindle pulleys. Then the unit, this is another unique thing, is the whole unit has a 3-year no hour limit warranty. So let's say, we know how popular stand-ons are in Florida, right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
3-year no
hour limit.
Hour limit warranty?
No hour limit. Run them. So in Florida, you know what the average hours is in Florida on a unit a year? It's somewhere around 1,200. 1,000 to 1,500 is what they'll put on it in Florida.
Yeah.
So we're basically saying in Florida, you're going to be able to have a 3,000 plus hour warranty.
3,600 hour warranty.
Yeah, in Florida, because you're going to run them that hard.
You're going to run them because they cut grass like it's nobody's business.
Yep.
You can hear the grass growing down there.
Exactly.
So that's what does that cover though, Aaron? I mean,
that is front to back. That's engine, transmission, bearings, anything that's not wearable. So your wearables would be tires, blades, belts, things like that, battery, but it's going to cover.
So
everything.
A guy that gets into this unit, if I'm understanding this right, has zero worries for 3 years. All right. Do you bed the cost of that insane warranty into the purchase price of the machine, or how does that work?
No, because this unit here, a 54-inch machine, okay, 52, 54, is the most popular in Stand On. Our retail price on the unit's $89.99. And one other thing to point out on our Stand On, like some other brands, is we're running a true pump and wheel motor drivetrain. So when we take this back pad back off, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So you have a hydraulic pump that runs down to a hydraulic wheel motor, like we used to have on all of our zero turns forever. Okay. Some other people do run Hydra ZT 3400 transaxles. That transaxle is less money. It's less cost to make the machine in manufacturing, but we just felt like the pump and wheel motor setup was going to hold up better for the landscaper. So this unit is priced very similar to units that run that type of transmission at $89.99.
Okay.
Now, fleet pricing, standard fleet pricing puts this thing down to like, I don't know, $7,500 if you're buying 2 of them at a time, or 2 any pro units at a time. You're down to about.
So just you buy 2 and you're into the fleet pricing.
Correct. Yep. Yep, for a whole year.
And then you sell the second one for $7,800. You make $300 from your
buddy.
neighbor.
Yeah, right. Hey, whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes.
One of the first times, you guys, that I'm speechless. I'm just kind of sucking this all in because there's just so many things. I'm still stuck on that warranty.
I know, it's great. So think about this: you go get a 36 month financing warranty or a financing plan.
Yep.
You got a 3-year warranty. You run the machine 3 years. You're just making the payment on it. You don't have to worry about any really outlandish cost from
nothing.
From blowing anything.
No
up.
repairs.
Yeah. Right.
You've got no repair worries ever. That right there alone is worth the price of admission.
Sure it is. Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about we talked about creature comforts.
Yep.
We talked about build quality, the warranty, but how about the day-to-day maintenance? Right.
So first thing we have a rubber latch for this front plate. You can see that rubber latch here, very heavy. To access this, so you got access to your belts. Really all you're going to want to do this for on a daily basis is if you want to clean things out. Because once again, there's no grease fittings, right? So it's not like you're going to be greasing anything. So moving back into here, you have your oil filter, a little tight to get in there, but not bad. And then we have a hose mounted on the side of the engine like most people do. And then your hole to drop it through to change your oil is right there.
Okay.
So pretty simple, easy to get to. And then once again here you can pop this off. This gets to your hydro filter. And then your battery, if you have to jump it or anything like that, right here to access that.
Wow.
So nice and clean. So
let's
it's exclusive.
Let's look at a couple of things too that I noticed out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Parking.
Yep.
Down, out of the way, beautiful. We've covered the deck lift. Great control, super smooth. Your choke's not hidden. Boom, yep. Right there. Throttle right here, PTO right here, everything that you need.
And we heard that when we were talking to those landscapers. They're like, why do they got to keep putting it up here?
So this, you stand up here, full control to everything. I get it. Now I need to go test it out in the field.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
This is going to be huge. Prefer Stand On. The ability just to get in, out. It's just our preference, but I want to hear from you guys. Do you like sit downs or stand on? All right, guys, now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. If you've had a chance to run the Cub Cadet commercial line of mowers, what do you think of them? I've been running one for months now, and it's a complete game changer. The build quality is off the charts. They have upped this game like it's no one's business. But next, I want to hear from you guys what you think of these things. Now, while I got you here, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. It's like up in the corner. And what that does, that tells you every time I upload a new video. That's all I got for you today. Hit the like button, comment down below what you think, and do me one last favor. Check out the video that I'm going to post up here and the other one that I'm going to put up here just for you guys. God bless. Go get them, you guys. I hope you have an awesome day.